What in the holy moly is happening to the Arizona real estate market? You guys, we are back for another one of our monthly market updates. Let's look at the numbers. Let's see what the trends are doing. And for all that is holy, let us not jump to conclusions. You guys stay tuned till the end. We've got some great information to share with you on this video. Hi, everyone. I'm Katie Evans, owner and lead agent of the Living 48 real estate team here in Arizona. So excited to have you back to another one of our monthly market update videos. So we are looking back at the December/January numbers as we move into February here. So let me do a quick screen share. Let's run through the factoids and then let's chat about what is going on right now. So hopefully you all can see, oops, sorry, not trying to make myself bigger. Hopefully you can all see here the factoids that we've got up on the screen. Going into February, so again, we're looking back just a little bit. Going into February, our supply numbers went up just a little bit from 3.6 to 4.1 months worth of supply. Inventory levels went from 77 to 70 days. Now, this number sort of stayed equal again this last month, so didn't really go anywhere. Remember that supply is where we are going and inventory is where we have been. So supplies last 30 days, inventory is annually and is figured out annually. So that's kind of why those two numbers are starting to be just a little bit different there, all right? They're still very close, but that's why they're not running neck and neck anymore. Our active days on market went down from 99 days to 96 days. Speed of the market moved just a little bit. Our closed days on market went from 70 days to 79 days, moving from December, January into February. So that's what those numbers are looking like. Let's look at our active. Our active price per square foot jumped up just a little bit to $337.87 a square foot. Our sold price per square foot went up just a little bit, $268.08. Our average sold, now this was in January, was $513,880, and our median sold was $410,000. If we're looking at our average sold over the 12 months, that number went down just a little bit, but again, that's not surprising. That number went down to $560,751. Our 1 year median sold stayed level at $450,000. And if we're looking at appreciation, our 12-month appreciation in the Arizona marketplace is 14.5%, and our 30-day appreciation just went down for the first time. It went down 5.1%. Actually, I'm sorry, I inverted those numbers. It should be 5.1%. So, yeah, we had a little bit of a dip, you guys. What does that mean? Well, lots of fun stuff to talk about. Let me put my smart people glasses on so I can read all my notes, and let's talk about it. First thing I want to point out to you, prices are settling. We have been talking about this for a while. They're not dropping through the roof. They're not, through the floor. They're not dropping through the floor. They're not going through the roof. They are settling. They're not crashing. They're not imploding. Nothing, you guys. We are actually headed softly down back to our trend line. We are going into a more healthy market. We are super actually excited to see these numbers. This is not a bad thing. I know seems a little weird, feels a little weird, but just hang with me. Let's talk about what's been going on the last little while. So, in the month of February, as we went into February, we saw our available listings nearly level at 16,277. That was down just 521 listings from January. So it's actually pretty dadgum level month over month, and we're actually up 70% year over year. And we're up just 1% from 2021. So Normal seasonality would have our inventory numbers dropping, you guys, and or I'm sorry, would have our inventory numbers increasing, and we're not seeing that. So the demand equation is remaining relatively the same. As far as our under contracts, let's talk about, oh, we want to track those distress numbers because again, if everybody thinks the sky is falling and everything is ready to implode, our distressed sales are up. They are. The news clickbait articles are not wrong. Yeah, we had a whole 21 go under contract. Yeah, big numbers. Sorry, I'm fluent in sarcasm this day. Our pre-foreclosures are now at 11. So again, big numbers. Guys, the sky is not falling. Closed sales in January. So January's closings were down a little bit, not surprising. That is normal seasonality. We also saw a huge drop in some available inventory during those months. So this downward trajectory is continuing year over year. So let me just read this to you. The downward trajectory continued 36% year over year, which was the second highest in the last 10 years, and 64%, which was the highest in 10 plus years from 2021. January is also the lowest month since April of 2008. So we did not sell a lot of houses between December and January. Seasonality, what was been happening in the marketplace. Let's talk about all that. So, let's just do a quick little recap of what has happened over the last several months. So in April, okay, April 1st, if we had to draw a line in the sand, April 1st was when we started to see interest rates start to go up, okay? So in May, we started to notice that inventory was increasing and demand was slightly decreasing. In June is when our interest rates hit above 5%, and we started to see cancellations on our already under contract offers. So June, July, that all sort of trickled in together. They stayed about the same. In August, we saw our interest rates up over 6.5%. We started to see loan lock prices going up. So it costs more to lock your price, and sales prices were still increasing. Okay. So fast forward a couple months to October, November, interest rates are now 7.04%. Our list prices for the first time are starting to come down. However, our sales prices are remaining equal, about regular. We take it all in with that. So what I want to just kind of bring to you guys' attention is that we price ahead of the market, okay? If we're in a ascending market, we're going to be pricing ahead so that by the time we close on our property, we're closer to where the market has actually moved to. When we're in a decreasing market, we again are pricing ahead so that we're not constantly chasing that market down. We are seeing the sales prices stay stagnant. So what we're really experiencing right now, which feels like the market is falling, but the market is not falling. It feels like it. The delta between where we price the house and where the house sells is shrinking. So we're coming into a more balanced, more healthy market. Now, buyers, if you remember back when you didn't even stand a chance, when you couldn't even get a house because there were billions of people offering on it and you were having to give away your firstborn children to just even get under contract, well, the tides have turned and they've turned in your favor for the first time in years, actually. We're starting to see seller concessions. So 51% of all closings that happened in January had seller paid closing costs. And those closing costs were at an amount of the median amount, sorry, was $9,750. And that was up from December where it was only $250. So buyers, you had a little heyday there. And nearly 60% of all closings between 300 and 500 had those seller concessions, and 51% between 500 and 600 were seeing seller concessions. Only 12% of listings were getting over list price. We're selling for over list price. So guys, the real story is we're coming into a balanced market. Okay. Buyers are actually standing a chance out there. Sellers, you are not getting to run away with the bag and the bank and get everything that you want. You are having to do some concessions. You are having to do some repairs. You're having to wait a little bit to find that right buyer. But what we are finding is your prices, your values are not plummeting. Where you price the house needs to be more reasonable in order to get that great offer and get it sold. But we are not seeing your values drop through the roof. Your rate of appreciation is slowing down. And for the first time, we have seen appreciation go in reverse. But again, we were at unhealthy rates of appreciation. So this is all just coming back into a more healthy market. If you have any questions, if you are concerned, if I didn't explain anything in a way that you understood, please, I would love it if you would reach out to me. Let us know what questions we can answer for you. Let's have a discussion. If there's something that you don't understand, don't agree with, let's talk about it. Let's have that conversation. I would love to hear from you. Please put anything you've got down in the comments below. Reach out to me directly. You can reach me on my cell phone, which is 480-415-1341. Visit our website, www.living48realestate.com. Otherwise, I will see you guys next month in our next monthly market update video.